All right, it's that time. It's time for Beyond Sight and Sound. Let's do this.
Hey boys and girls, we are going to talk about S&W shooters and prospectors. What is S&W shooters and prospectors?
We at S&W Shooters and Prospectors help people find treasure.
Did you say treasure?
Yes, treasure. Just listen to this amazing review from our happy customer, Jackie Sparrow.
Chuck was shipshape and a pleasure to deal with. I was able to buy everything that I needed at prices that were shillings less than others. I found my 9 pieces of 8 in no time. Savvy?
I know you're asking yourself, why should I shop at S&W Shooter and Prospectors?
Chuck Smalley has over 45 years of metal detecting experience. He works with each customer one-on-one to customize their setup to match their skill level.
So if you always dreamt of being a pirate, contact Chuck at S&W Shooters and Prospectors and he'll dig a great deal for you.
iPads and rum not included.
Caution. Please do not operate motor vehicles or power equipment while under the influence of this show. Listening to this show could cause side effects such as bouts of laughter, violent binges of cabin fever, and even dreams of silver and gold. Please be advised. Now that the fine print is out of the way, on with the show.
All right, we're back. We're live. The fine print's out of the way. It's time to roll with the show. We've made it into the stream, and hopefully you have too. And looking into the chat, good grief, I see there's a number of people that are making it in. Everybody's snowed in. There's nothing else to do, huh? All right, let's see here. I think Chuck is not back yet, but we'll add him in here. There he is. We'll add him in here anyway.
Yeah, I was just fixing a few things up here and getting comfortable. It was a cold day today and busy day and unfortunate day for a few that got displaced out of a medium-sized apartment building up in Fulton, and we were recovering and covered station up there for a while and then relieved the crew and sent our crew out there. And It was cold. Hey, Randy, how you doing, buddy? Janet.
Yeah.
And
Randy's in, Janet, Dennis, the Bills,
that's crew in house.
Barb, Emery.
Mickey Juarez just signed in.
Yeah, they're coming
Bill.
in from all over the place.
Man, we got a crew in there. Our Barb.
And it was cold. I mean, man, we've got snow and exploding trees in the north, falling iguanas and tornadoes in Florida, rain, sleet, and ice between the north and south. Texas has got snow. They don't know what to do when it snows.
No, they don't.
We've got tornadoes, snow-nados, and steam-nados all in the same day across the country.
Yeah.
And for people that happen to catch any of the storm watching that was going on in Ohio, we've even got
Chasers.
redneck recliner skiing.
Yeah, I like to see that video.
It was interesting to watch. I wouldn't want to be the guy out there doing it.
Mm-mm.
Especially when they were going through cul-de-sacs and roundabouts and all of this at 45 miles an hour. Now, that it ain't going to end well. Somebody's going to get hurt. I didn't watch it to that point because I had snow that I had to clear.
Yeah.
But it was something else. And I didn't catch it. I know Dennis had in the chat what the prices were. Looks like I see here Platinum's 2,811 in the chat. I noticed somewhere that I think he said gold was $162 a gram. I see where he says palladium's 2,074.70.
Yeah.
Silver dimes are up. They're 770 melt. 82.40 melt for a Morgan. Looks like that must be a war nickel. Yeah, war nickels are $6. Yeah, there's all sorts. He's got all sorts of stuff in the chat tonight. He is on the ball. He had to get in there early to put all that information in there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
And just to show how, I mean, market opened overseas and it was off on a rip. Right now we're showing $5,063 on gold, $107.66 on silver, $28.48 on platinum, and $2,069.50 on palladium.
Platinum's already up again, 28.
Yeah, everything's up, clear across the board.
Yep. So, okay, Josh and I were talking a bit, and I threw this out there. I haven't looked it up. You can do it. Before the great Hunt Brothers debacle in 1980, let's say 1979, what did $100 buy you? Take a look. See if you can find that. What did $100 buy in 1979 versus $100 today?
As today,
$100 today doesn't even buy you 1 ounce of silver.
Right. And I'll bet you can get quite a few ounces of silver in 79.
Yeah. So, you know, that was back in the period that $65,000 could buy you a nice little house.
Yeah. Now $65,000 barely gets you a good fishing boat.
Or a pickup truck.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That day era, you could get a pretty nice pickup truck for about $4,500.
Yeah, probably right around there. I'm looking to see if anybody's put in the chat how much
5 Mile says he's got snow to sell. He wants to know how much it's up to. Well, here we just got a dusting. Go to Galesburg, they got a couple inches. You head to St. Louis, they had areas that got 14 inches. And further south and east, it got worse. And
out our front door, we got at least 10, I think. So he may have some to sell, but I'm not looking to buy.
$100 bill was worth $446.25 today.
Who put that in?
RH.
$446.25.
Yep. You can find it online pretty good. I'm looking up something here.
That is nuts.
Yep.
$446.25 will get you the same purchasing power today that $100 had in 1979. Down East is in. Welcome aboard, Bob.
What was an ounce of silver worth in 1979?
In 1979, an ounce of silver started around $6 to $6.50, but by December, it had risen to over $22.
Okay, during the summer of 79, an ounce of silver was worth $6, but by the fall, it was at $29, and that was the Hunt brothers starting to do it, because then it rolled over into 79 and 80, and it did it.
Yeah, then it rolled over to 80, where they almost cornered the market.
So at that time, you could get quite a bit of silver. $6.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
$446.25 barely gets you 4 ounces now.
That's right.
You got a whole lot more for $100 back then.
Yeah. And shortly, we're going to have a friend of mine on. Josh and I have been talking with him, and he runs a coin shop in the Quad Cities. And you guys get to talk to him about what he's seeing, what's happening with those that aren't accepting 90% right now or other silvers, what all's going on. And you guys get to ask questions, and he's sharp, and he's been in it for a long time, and I've dealt with him quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, he's sharp as a tack. He's on the ball with it.
Yes, he is. So we'll have him on. He's so busy, it's crazy.
I didn't ask him how long he had been in the business, but you could tell he knew his stuff.
Oh, yeah. Don's good.
Yeah.
So we'll get him on here, and he's excited about coming on. Good guy. And I've been dealing with him. I've traded some silver off that had been traded in on firearms and detectors over the years that I had, and moving some into platinum. And I did buy
a little into gold.
2-ounce bars that you can break down into grams for bug out money, just different things. And cash. They've been sitting there. Yeah, ORH, 1 pack of ribeyes. You got it. And you might get lucky out of that. You might have had enough to get yourself some beer for that 1/8 of a mile walk, too.
Yeah, maybe. Although I don't know. He might be pushing it, trying to do ribeyes and beer.
There you go. There you go. So, you know, with all that being said, it's just going to make it sweeter. When Dennis posted dime 7, was it 720?
770.
770 for a dime as melt.
Yeah. For a dime.
For a dime. That's unreal. And that will hurt hunts, because the mainstay of a lot of your silver finding was dimes. You might get a couple quarters, you might get lucky, get a half or a token for a silver dollar. That's going to hurt everything. And Man.
Yeah, I mean that's putting silver coins right there, 77 to 82 times face.
Right. Right.
I can remember when I wouldn't even bat an eye, I'd buy silver coins all day long at 15 to 21 times face.
Silver took a downturn. It's down 4 cents.
Oh, well, there goes some 770 silver dimes.
But now it's just updated again. It's up 387. I don't know if they had a glitch there or not.
Oh, it's a nail-biting roller coaster.
Yeah. Boy, platinum's on a roar. Platinum is at up $104. Silver,
Nice.
$461. Gold, $74. My goodness. Man. Yep. Crazy. Crazy.
I believe that's Bob Holycross said that Friday afternoon they sold a 10-ounce silver bar at 102 plus per ounce.
There you go.
Nice. That wasn't bad.
Barb says she needs a dealer.
For what?
I take it for gold and silver and for what it's worth.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm. So
I was going to say she's got to be more specific. With this crowd, you can't just throw out there, I need a dealer.
Yep.
It's hard to say what sort of response you're going to get.
That's right.
Looks like Mike Treckler might be in, maybe.
Hey, Mike, yeah, he is. Yes, he is.
Jason Weir,
Mhm.
he's in.
They're still rolling in the house here.
Yeah. Welcome aboard, Mike.
And goldbacks are touching the $10.
Did you check them tonight? They're probably over 10.
No, they were right like a penny or two below it.
Right there, $9.99, huh?
Somewhere in that range, yeah. And
Ooh, get them now while they're cheap.
I posted up on your page there the states that have passed the bill putting gold in as currency again on detecting beyond sight and sound. I don't know if it made it there, but there are now 9 states that will accept gold as payment throughout the state. And there's others going to vote and turn back to it again. Gold and silver.
Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it's more stable.
Yep. Well, Barb,
I mean, it seems like a volatile market, but it's more stable.
Yep. Barb's going to write down what she's got. She needs to go through it. That's what I had to do. $9.96 per, Dennis. So it won't change till 10 o'clock Mountain Time tomorrow. That's when they set their daily rates.
I see.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to change. So that,
and I'm assuming Rich Kruckmeyer must be in the house.
And I've given a lot of them away. The halves, the ones. I've even done a few 5s in the past in raffles, that type of stuff. Those who won some of that, I've done it on here on the show. It's all going up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike, hunts be expensive this year. The ones that are having hunts.
Yep. Now
Rich Kruckmeyer is in. Welcome, Rich.
Rich. Arcades and house. So, you know, it's if they've got open hunting fields to hunt and they can do it, and then, you know, seed some tokens, have a little seeded token hunt for prizes, and maybe a silver dollar here or there, whatever. It's going to be thin. Cull silver dollars. I sold a couple the other day privately. I did very well on those. If you find individuals that are buying, they'll stretch a little further to get them.
Mm-hmm.
And they were cull. They're both 21 Morgans, and the one on the mint mark, you could just read the bottom half of it. It was a D, or the top half, excuse me. It was thin. Right. They're taking them. Yeah, Barb says, what was a $400 hunt? Now it's $500.
Yeah, for people that were trying to sign up for hunts that were taking silver dimes.
Yeah, one of them was taking it. Josh was telling me what it was to hunt it. I'm like, I'd rather just take the money and go buy some silver, gold, or platinum and put it in the bin. That's a solid choice.
Right, yeah. I mean, there's no guarantee you're walking out with that. You do one of these.
Nope.
At least if you do it that way, it's a wise investment.
Yeah, Mike says he's keeping his silver for the kids. There you go.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Mm-mm.
And with the prices that we're seeing, you know, there have been a number of people that they're selling some off, but there's a lot of them that they're not either, and they don't have any intention or care to.
No. And another thing that we haven't talked about is people get smarter to the silver rush, gold rush, increase. Michael's saying he's going to ask to do yards. You might find some resistance.
Yeah, because everybody's going to think that they've got millions of dollars buried on their property.
Correct. Mike likes his sports cards, he says.
Mm.
Yep. 50s homes are great for silver. I had one in Cordova. It was loaded a couple years ago. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of rosies. Oh, a few marks. Got a couple Benjamins, one Walker out of it. It was good. But I didn't get anything terribly old. 40s, 50s.
Dan Witt, and welcome.
Curb strips. Randy likes his curb strip.
Oh, yeah, and it's parkways, yeah. Matter of fact, I believe, yeah, it was Randy. Me and him were messaging back and forth the other day, and he's like, yeah, man, prices like this, now winter just needs to let up so we can all get out and find some more.
Yeah. Even the Deep South wasn't doing much detecting today.
Which, speaking of which, I mean, for those who didn't, I know I saw Emery in the chat earlier. Wish him a happy birthday.
Yep.
He had a memorable birthday, I'm sure. Gold broke $5,000 an ounce only for a minute. Silver broke $100 an ounce. It was a good day.
No, you don't see many of the Ikes anymore, but you can still occasionally I catch them up in Albany Bank. I'll buy a couple and I just throw them in the safe. It's kind of nice to pay for something with that.
Right. Just to kind of see the look on everybody's face.
Oh, I haven't seen one like that. Is that worth anything? I said, yeah, $1.
Yep.
There you go, Emery. Happy birthday, buddy.
Yep, they're coming through there now. A few people are wishing him a happy birthday. Hopefully it was a good birthday for him.
Yeah.
Yep, hopefully it was a good birthday and he stayed out of trouble.
That's cool, Barb. One of the things back in the day, I&I Club had their dollars hunt, and they put Ikes out all over the place. And then there would be a few silver ones. Everybody liked that. Nice.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was always good. The Susie B's that came out, people were so confused. People thought it was a quarter.
Yeah. That's why they did away with that series.
Yeah. If you happen to hit the estimate, that's 40% silver. Yeah, they're worth a little more. I had bought rolls of the early Sacagaweas the first year, and second year I had, I don't know, accumulated rolls of pennies, early nickels. I just buy the roll, throw them in the safe. I was down with Don the other day. I laid them out. He said, looked at me. He says, well, you got $75 there, and Sacagaweas, $2 there, $5 there. There's another $2. I said, just put it against what I'm buying.
Right.
Unless you've got something extremely special, especially if it's a mint error, they don't bring much, if any, over.
Oh, looks like Emery's got a number of new permissions this year and invited Mike to come along to a couple, maybe.
There you go.
And you know Mike's not going to turn that down.
I don't blame him.
Ah.
So I've got a couple too. Hopefully I can get on them okay. That's no problem.
Yeah, and find some silver. And for some reason, people are just realizing that Frank Juarez is in the chat.
They woke up to Frankie.
Yeah. Yeah, Frankie's in there.
And going back to spots you hit before is always worth it.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Keep them mine labs charged.
Okay, so.
Oh, Emery says he's got one for you and the gang as well, Chuck.
Oh, cool. I have to bring a couple of them over and see if we can hit something on there. Jason sent me an entry to, where was that at? Topeka Treasure Hunters Open National Hunt, City Park, Hoyt, Kansas, May 17th. They got a quarter hunt, gold hunt, dollar hunt, main hunt. And then each hunt is broke down 60, 60, 60 on the first three. And the last one's 110. They're doing dollar coins, painted dollar tokens. 90% buys silver quarters, 10% buys clad quarters. Fees. Okay. And then they got raffles for metal detectors, grand total. But it's at least broke down by the hunt instead of a blanket. This is what you pay. That's it.
Right. That's not bad for those that may only have interest in a couple of hunts.
Yeah. Quarter hunt, gold hunt, dollar hunt, and main hunt. So that's cool. And that is on Sunday, May 17th, if you want to drive out to Topeka, Kansas. Get involved.
Well, and it sounds like they're trying to keep it a little more affordable than what we're seeing from some others.
And you know, a lot of the hunts, you can put old coins out there, buffalo nickels, Indians, few type coins, that kind of stuff. That's all fun to find.
Right.
So, cool.
Yeah, it gives them something out there to find in the field.
Yep. And our club hunt isn't for another year yet, 2027. So we'll see how that goes. What goes on with that? What happens? Are we going to be so high it just priced out the good coin?
Yeah.
Or is it going to reverse a little bit? Who knows?
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that. The jury's still out, so to speak.
Yep. So anyway,
I don't know, though. It's going to be tough. I mean, because I really could silver back off some. Yeah, anything's possible.
Yep. But as long as that industrial demand's up on that.
Yeah, I really don't see it backing off much, if at all. Actually, I still say we haven't seen the end of it going up.
All depends upon gold mining too, what's going on, who's opening up. It takes a long time to get a mine permitted, the site developed to work off.
It's a time-consuming and expensive process.
Proposition.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the quarter hunt is all silver, according to Bill Hayes. But there won't be many in it. Man. We get a couple at that point.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, I didn't see what, I'm sure Dennis had it in there. I didn't see what melt was on a quarter with the prices that we're seeing with the market opening overseas tonight. But I would imagine there can't be too terribly many of them out there. Not at what the price is for an ounce of silver. I mean, that's got to put a silver quarter at, what, $18 maybe?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Somewhere in that range. And if you put 100 of them out there, there's $1,800.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There goes quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Barb says if she's got 100 dimes, she'll take $600 for it. But she has to count them.
Oh, I was off a little bit. 1926.
1926. $20
for a silver quarter.
Crazy. Now, as you and I
we're talking melt. I mean, this isn't even, a silver quarter with a lot of detail necessarily. Wow.
If you guys ever get on and see Yankee Silver?
Yankee Stacker, I think he said.
Yankee Stacker. Watch him. That coin shop that he works out of, he's always over looking at all. The gentleman in there is pretty sharp, pretty good coin dealer, checking stuff all the time. He kind of gave a dire warning on what's going to happen if this continues to coin shops. The banks have already started calling some of them. They're trying to buy out coin dealerships. And
not to mention some of the banks have started to encourage people to buy gold and silver.
Yep.
That's the segue to it.
They want to get mainstream with gold and silver sales and control it.
Right.
Now,
that's why they're so big on encouraging everyone to buy gold and silver. Because the next step is now you can buy it from us.
You can buy coins from Walmart online, Costco.
Yeah, well.
And that kind of stuff. The mainstream is trying to get into this because they can make money on it. They have the capital to go buy it. They have the capital to store it. They have the capital to sell it. They don't want you going to the local Joes. It's just like some of your metal detector companies are doing the same thing, and other places, and they're opening their own stores, dropping out of these, doing that, make special ones for these guys only, and they're trying to do away with it, but it's all over the board. Ford Motor Company, you can buy direct on accessories and this kind of stuff versus going down to the local Ford dealership and say, I want this, order it in, da-da-da-da. And they're all going mainstream because people, what we're looking at right now, they're shopping it. Online shopping.
Right.
Your bigger bullion companies, Money Metals, Jam Bullion, Ampmex, all these places, they're selling direct. They're adding hellacious fees.
Mm-hmm.
My God, they're adding big fees to their coins.
Yeah. Your premiums plus your shipping.
I can still go down to the coin shop and beat over half that fee or more.
Yeah. Yep. You've got your premiums plus your shipping plus delays.
Right. Walk in with some coins you found. They'll buy them. You go into a bank, they'll tell you, oh, they're dirty. I don't want them.
We don't want these.
No.
What are we supposed to do with this?
They'll have enough push that they'll put pressure on the coin shops and dealers in some sort of, I mean, they're feeding our governors and stuff all the time. Oh, put this tax on these smaller ones, do this, do that, and they'll do it. And they'll pressure smaller shops.
Yeah.
So that is a downside to this. I mean, 3 years ago, none of them gave a crap about what gold and silver cost. All of a sudden, man, they're all online right now.
Now everybody's got an interest in it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're seeing more and more people, and we're even seeing it here, where we've got new people coming into the stream because they're just getting into stacking or getting back into stacking, or they're showing an interest in gold and silver. Where do I find it? Where do I buy it? How should I get it? You know, what should I invest in? Which, like we've said, we're not going to tell you what to invest in. Whether you should buy or whether you should sell, that's all up to you. But at the very least, stay informed. Don't get taken.
Yeah.
Because there are plenty of people out there that are ready to take you.
Okay, Chris Gibson's got a question. Do you think low-grade, cheap, numismatic coins will appreciate evenly with spot? Yes. It already has. If you have 100 Roosevelt dimes, and they're everything in condition from unk to just good, they look at them, they pay you the same amount of money for the silver. Right now they're doing that. They don't go through and throw stuff in and out. They do look for, and Josh will talk about this, counterfeits. But you don't see too many dimes. You see it in halves and dollars.
Bars.
And then he's got a story for you that kind of surprised me on one. So,
yeah, which, maybe I'll let Don relate that one when we get him on the show.
There you go.
Because you figure at the prices that we're seeing for the coin shops that are out there, they have to know their stuff right now, because it doesn't take a very big mistake to go out. That hurt.
Mm-mm.
And unfortunately, even a small mistake, you can kind of go, oh, well, okay, lesson learned. But it's better to learn from the experience of others.
That's right. And I sold a couple Morgan dollars. I sold it to a gentleman that wanted them. He paid a little bit over spot, and now he's at spot. So,
Right.
Barb's got a question how to tell. She's got a stack of Unk Rosies from Randy's hunt. Well, you can generally tell one that's really kind of uncirculated. I mean, just get a good glass on it, that kind of stuff. But once it gets to the point where you're getting 61, 2, 3, 4, and 5 MS, that takes some good eyes to tell it. But you can tell a nice one.
Yeah, it'll have a good clear field.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're talking late date rosies, so it really doesn't make them worth anything more.
Now, when you start getting
Not
into
right now,
and you start getting ones, and if you look at the back where the sheath is wrapped by 3 bands.
oh yeah, full bands.
Looking at that, and if you've got full split bands with no wear on that, where it's starting to smooth out, and then high points on the cheek that isn't worn. Now you're getting into territory, even into the 40s. You got full split band. You've got a nice coin. That's minimal carry. Dates, mint marks, where one of the coins that we have out there that we all like to dig, Stand Liberty quarters, they're grading because they were a raised coin. If you can see a lot of detail with just some smooth on it, believe it or not, that brings pretty good value. It's hard to get good ones because they wore down.
It is. The date, you know, it's not all that uncommon to find dateless Standing Liberty.
Yeah. And
I mean, if you can find one with a date, you did good. You should be happy. And you said Steve P's in.
Yeah. Hey, Steve.
And you said Chris Gibson had asked about, you know, like the coins going up with spot. You know, after the great silver melt of the 80s, we saw numismatics value go up on coins because a lot of those coins were sent in to melt.
Mm-hmm.
And that brought the price up on the remaining coins.
Yes.
It could take a year. It could take 2 years. Who knows how long.
The number of organs that are coming in.
Again. I think so anyway. We'll see that reflect just because of what's been going on. I mean,
Tim's got to go. And I heard a cool fun fact today. Correct me if I'm wrong. $1.40 face of pre-64 is 1 troy ounce, 14 dimes, 2 halves, and 4 dimes. 1 Morgan and 4 dimes. That is correct because a Morgan is 0.715 ounce silver, I think. So
I can't, right off the top of my head, I can't remember the. Well, Dennis has gotten the chat silver's up to $1 or 109.09 now.
Yep.
Wow. And just Thursday, it was like 94.23. So it's moving quick.
Moving quick.
But I fully expect we'll see that reflect on, you know, older coins once again, as far as the numismatic collectible price of them going up. Now, we don't have any way to.
How much?
All we can do is speculate on how many specimens are out there.
A standard Morgan silver dollar contains about 0.7
Okay.
There you go.
0.7734. That's what's in a Morgan. 0.7734 ounce. So no matter if you've got dimes, everything it's 90%, folks.
Right.
And there will be, if you send it to a smelter direct, if they'll accept it at this time, expect a long delay, and you'll hear more about why it's delayed.
If you can get a smelter to take it from the private individual right now.
Right. So,
I mean, and I don't know. Maybe there are still some out there that you can. But I've heard more and more that, you know, they're not really taking shipments from the private individual because everybody else has got them so busy with larger volume orders.
yep. Well, Barb 24-20 on the game right now.
Nah.
Seattle. I'm hoping Seattle wins.
Well, there you go.
There you go. She was keeping up on the thing online there. I had to look it up. Yeah. Okay, Michael Treckler. There are certain places that have the license to melt pennies now because of this change. That's all I know. They're doing it all over the place.
Yeah.
Some states have already stopped taking pennies.
Yeah, that's the way it is for a lot of places around our area.
Chris,
Well, look,
he's basically got a sign up on his big books of numismatics out on the table saying, these prices, you will check with me on prices on numismatics. Yeah. They all are going up on that versus numismatics. Yeah, copper's up, Michael.
Yeah. Yeah, copper's into double digits, I hear.
Yeah, so you get into the copper end of it. The thing about you melting it versus a smelter that's putting a stamp and ID on it, you might get questioned where you got that copper when you go to take it.
Right.
Yeah, steel's up, everything. Yeah, ammo's going to be going up, Dennis.
Oh, you can guarantee that.
Yeah, you can guarantee that. Yep, Tim. It's on a roar. So all we got to do is get out and find it. Scrap copper. I'll bet I've got a fair amount out there. I might take it over to Clinton. There's a outfit that takes it.
Right? You probably got buckets of it.
I've got a bucket and a half. Then I got a couple pieces that are all bent up, laying behind them. They're copper tubing stuff I found in fields and that kind of stuff. And they'll know that I found them because they're full of dirt. They can go away. But if you're building a house, the way things are going up, holy moly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the scary part, and that's going to drive up everyone's homeowner's insurance too.
Yep. Manufacturers told everybody at SHOT Show ammo's going up. And I used to go to the SHOT Show.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
I do my ammo ordering, that kind of stuff for the year. and I get it in quarters, and usually it did pretty well doing it that way. But every year, I don't remember one they ever told me it was going down.
Right? Yeah. Every year.
There you go, Tim.
Well,
Make a 5
well,
gallon.
Dennis, it looks like your silver's dipped back a little bit, 108.70.
Yeah, it was making some ups and downs. Barb, I think is starting to tug at her a little bit. She's going to sell some stuff. So,
Well, you know, all good things come to an end.
Michael says he's got 700 pounds of lead.
Wow.
Tell Frankie Juarez he belongs to the fishing clubs up here. They need lead for their jigs and lures and all kinds of stuff sometimes.
Right?
Frankie, you still in there?
And I'm sure he is. They probably give him a decent price too.
Sure. He wouldn't be buying 700 pounds worth, but I'm sure
No.
30, 40 pounds.
I wouldn't think they'd be buying 700 pounds, although you never know.
£700 of lead. I gave Frankie, I had probably 25 pounds. I just gave it to him. He brings me back jigs and stuff. So,
Right?
yeah. Barb gave away some copper, it sounds like.
Huh.
Yeah, Frankie, you might have a source through Michael Treckler for a little bit of lead there, buddy.
Yep. Sounds like he's got all you could want.
Mm-hmm.
And then some.
Yep.
Man. I'll bet that's more than a bucket and a half.
Frank said 50 pounds of wheel weights. The other day on YouTube, there was a guy with wheel weights melting it and extracting silver out of it. Lead and silver go together.
Right.
I didn't see how much he got.
At prices like this, it might be worth a person's time.
Tim's making it, says now or in the next few weeks is the time to scrap their stuff.
Right. Yeah. He could be right.
RH is getting quotes on his vinyl siding, but he says I want to keep aluminum, which I have pretty much, except for one section out there on the riverfront, is aluminum. They shot me just about like they did you, about an extra grand.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, Jason, those old copper sheeted roofs. Oh my God. I got a place I hunt in Cordova. It's an older house, very large. They replaced all the downspouts, the gutters, and roofing, and it was all solid copper about 10 years ago.
Ooh.
Yep. I'd hate to try and do that with any copper right now. But I found a lot of pieces from them cutting and trimming and that in that yard. I throw them in, I throw them in a pouch. They're in a bucket out there.
Right.
Oh, they all sound really good.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, the bits of copper from it, the aluminum flashing,
Mm-hmm.
all of that stuff sounds nice. Unfortunately,
Yep.
the aluminum nuggets when you're hunting along the river.
Oh,
All of that stuff.
we got trades going on, and well, Barb's offering metal roofing to Bill.
She's hollering about giving away her copper, but she'll give away her aluminum roofing.
Well, he needs it. I'm sure.
Right.
Hey, Barb, I'll bet there'd be some good smoked ham trade in that
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
There you go. That's cool. So, no, all we can do is watch this roller coaster. Tim made the comment, maybe in the next few weeks, if you got metal to scrap it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because we're seeing prices on everything that we have not seen in the past.
All I've done the past couple of weeks is trade and bring back some stuff I wanted here to have a variance, and took some cash on one so I can pay for my new topper. But now I've got it kind of balanced out a little bit, not really balanced, but I got a little bit of everything in there, from the gold backs to platinum to, instead of 90% silver, traded up to rounds, different things like that. But I'm watching it too, because you think it'll crash tomorrow? If it does like the Hunt Brothers, it was about a 2-day ordeal. Bam! It was gone.
Mm-hmm. We didn't have the industry demand in 1980 like we do now. 31-27 Seahawks.
Yeah. They were in the third quarter last time I looked. So, Randy. Anyway, that's about it. We'll let you know when we get Don on. They'll have a date here shortly, and we
You'll just have to stay tuned.
Yep, we'd like to get some more on. That'd be good. We're looking. I've got a couple others I'm going to call and see if I can get them come on with us.
Yeah, I got a guy I got to circle back to sometime this week and see.
Yeah.
Because he was going to call me, but then I don't know if something came up, what happened. Sometimes time gets away from you.
Yeah, it does. Michael,
it can happen.
Great week, buddy. Be safe. Stay warm. Let's get out and do some hunting. We've been talking about it. We can go and invade Emery's place.
And don't send us any more snow.
No more snow. No. We go over to Emery's and we could show you the UFO fleet. That's just a side advantage there.
As long as somebody didn't scrap them.
That's right. And you guys all have a good week. And if you have to run space heaters,
be careful with them.
That apartment building fire marshal was there. Good probable on it because the boiler was out in the building and they were using space heaters to heat the whole place. So that's a chance, but that's not official. And you didn't hear it from me. There you go.
Right.
Damn spaceship, Emery says. I love it. All right, boys, girls, be safe. Be careful. If you got to go out, bundle up, drive careful.
Yeah, I don't think spaceships constitute as rare earth.
Thanks, Randy. Tim, have a good one. Talk to you later, Josh. Thanks for having me. And if you're needing a new detector, give me a call. I might have some specials on. Bye-bye.
Hey, there you go. Number is at the top of the description. Or you can always message him at Chuck Smully.
Yeah. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
We'll see you, Chuck. And let's see here as we roll out. Have the prices changed that much? This time on The Price is Right. $5,094.70 on gold, $108.21 on silver, $2,888.60 on platinum, $2,083.20 on palladium. Either way, like it said, I mean, silver shattered the $100 ceiling. Gold breaks $5K. Crazy. Did you ever think you'd see it get to this point? Either way, we'll keep everyone posted on Dawn, as well as other upcoming guests as they come along. If you enjoyed the show, make sure and throw us a like the video, hype the video, whatever it is, and follow us here, Beyond Sight and Sound on YouTube, Beyond Sight and Sound on Facebook, Metal Detecting, Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group, and the wonderful podcast distribution services wherever you may find us, because we're on a bunch of them. I can't even keep track of how many of them we're on. Until the next one, stay warm, stay safe. I would say get out there and dig, but all of you are probably digging snow anyway. So, we'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful evening, folks. We're out of here. We sure are glad you found us here tonight. Thanks for dropping by and joining in. If you like metal detecting, treasure hunting, gold prospecting, or even entertaining discussion, check us out Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, on your favorite podcast distribution services.